my. Hi, my Debbie. Hi, Drea.
Hello.
Chantel, my sister and I were just talking about you yesterday. I told her that I know that you have been that you did a live, but that other lady you did a live on, I don't know who she is, but I did tell her that you were doing okay as far as I knew. Hi, Mari. Drea, you're on your job. I appreciate it. Just Beetle, hi. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
So I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna do a members only this week. I know Wisco Gell is gonna kill me because but I need to do a members only live because I'm going to commentate on Brooke's live she did yesterday because I do believe Geneva and Amber Sherrington was still lying. So I will definitely commentate on that. I haven't even finished it yet. I haven't finished it, but I know there's a lot of lies being told. So we'll definitely do that. Let's see. Whew. So I saw that. I was just telling Debbie, I saw that 90 Day Diaries is back. And I saw John, his fiance. I saw, and what's her name? Danielle and uh,
Johan?
Johan. They're on there too. Colt and Courtney are on there. And I forgot who else, but hi Tracy. I will be watching it. Another funeral home director is facing charges for decomposing bodies. God damn. Oh, okay. So I will
Mhm.
be watching it after I get off of here because I want to see what's going on. Debbie, I know you're not watching Salt Lake City, but girl, you
I
have.
actually tried it
Hi,
today.
TMR. So, what did you think?
It's quite interesting. I
Yep,
like
it
the
is.
young lady that sucks old dick.
Mm.
Um and
She said a
is
gout dick, girl. She said gout dick.
yeah, I know. Oh my god. But Lisa was really wigging out. Mary was doing what Mary always
Yep.
do and it entertained me. Um
Lisa is a liar. Well, we know 4 of the lawsuits have been dropped, but the guy that had that credit card, that American Express in her name and was paying that bill, she's a liar. That's the guy she's been sleeping with. PMR,
um
girl, I was just talking about that live that Brooke did yesterday. I'm going to do a members only this week, and we're going to go over that because there's still lies being told. But Mary's son, and I'm going to just say this, I don't think she said gout dick, not old dick, gout dick. She was talking to Bronwyn, but
I
Bronwyn's
think
mother,
Bronwyn said the old dick part, and
yeah,
Lisa was
because she
screaming
said
gout
gout
dick.
dick. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, but her mother was warning her about her husband's age because her dad has
Yeah, that
dementia.
was a little hard. That was a little hard.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. But with
But yeah.
Mary's son, okay, I don't think it's a good idea to put
Hmm.
that young man on camera when you can see that he's still in the throes of addiction. He was high
Hmm.
as a kite. When Mary asked him had he smoked today, I said, "You can't tell. I can."
Mm.
Ooh, Drea's off this week. But I'm telling you,
Woo.
that young man, and he was just arrested, what, last month?
Hmm.
He's in the throes of a serious addiction. And I know she put him in rehab. She had him in there not just 28 days. He was there
Hmm.
and had extended stay. And
I
now
feel he needs to stay away from that wife. Like, get
I
a
think so
divorce.
too. Because he said that he feels like he's isolated because he's not, but these are the people that got you hooked and involved on this shit. You need to be able to elevate yourself. I understand what Mary is saying. And I know they want to show their real life. I just don't think, hi Dreamsicle, that it's a good idea to put
Mm.
that young man on camera. I just don't think it's a good idea.
Maybe she
That's
should
just my
bring his well, maybe she should bring his sober coach into the house. There's enough room.
Yeah, I think so too. Because girl, when he came in there and said, I said, This motherfucker flies a kite. And then,
Maybe not know what the signs are though, because he was living in her house high as a kite and she didn't know.
well, for her to ask him, "Did you smoke today?"
I
And
think
he said, "Yes."
to hold him accountable
Yep,
and make him say it out loud to his mom. Like I think she's trying to go like the old school
accountability route.
route.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she needs to employ some tough love because we
And
get
Daddy
money
is
for him
not
to go and
living
get it.
there. And yeah, Daddy's not living there anymore. He's in Florida.
Well, he been disappeared.
Yep, he disappeared when Mary was living with that young man in New York. Uh huh. Hi, sweets. Yeah, but I just think that's not a good idea. But the whole thing with Lisa Barlow, they were girl,
Hmm.
they didn't let up, and they were telling the truth. Meredith didn't open her mouth around that campfire to take up for her. She did not take up for
But
her at
what
all.
what
And I
triggered
didn't
Whitney? Why did she pop off? What triggered her?
because Lisa Barlow does what she always does. She deflects. She started
Mm-hmm.
talking about Lisa, but Whitney's business. How are you
Mm-hmm.
getting out of your business? She said she's getting out of it. She's paying everybody she owes, and
Mm-hmm.
she hit Lisa Barlow hard. But you know who got her best? You know who got Lisa Barlow best when she said, because then she started deflecting and she started going at Angie. Angie, that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
She started going at Angie. Angie told her, she says, "I do franchises. You do French fries." I said, "Oh shit."
Oh my god.
And Angie said, and then she said that Lisa is the only one that makes her want to get out of her seat. Lisa is unhinged. She is unhinged, but nobody was buying. She got dismissed. She goes, "It's in the process." She goes, "So what's the purpose all of this? What is this proving? It ain't proving
Mm-hmm.
shit." That you're right. Anybody can sue anybody, but bitch,
Mm-hmm.
you paid them back. And who asked the question? They said, "So was it dismissed because you paid them back?" Yes, honey. That's why they were dismissed because you gave them their money.
Oh my god.
Except for that last lawsuit. And the judge rules it can move forward because he's presented enough evidence to say you owe it to him. Mhm.
But
But
what
they're
was she?
saying
I
that
know
her
you
husband
said,
John doesn't know that. Hi, money swipers. They're saying that her husband John doesn't know about that American Express guy that the guy was paying the bill for that he put in Lisa's name.
but isn't that the person that she said was their business partner?
That's the guy she's been sleeping with.
But
Her,
no, I'm trying to correlate with her
yeah,
story.
she said that's their business partner, but John doesn't know anything about it. Uh huh.
But does John have a Black American Express card that
Nope.
he's using too?
Nope.
So it wasn't a company card, it was a personal card?
It was a personal card.
Yikes.
And then she's talking about, "Do you want to count my money?" Bitch, you don't have no money. And she tries to tell them that she leads a different life than they lead. Girl,
Mm-hmm.
you're living in a fantasy.
Well, in a
Joy and
way,
my
she
sons are
does.
married, uh, but Nate has an American Express black card as well.
But
So
in
does
truth and fact,
Brian.
in truth and fact,
All right,
she
Queen.
she did not say anything false with regards that she lives a better life. I mean, a different life than the rest of them.
Yep.
Because I don't think any of the rest of them is doing what you've just listed out is what
Nope.
she's doing.
And the
Um,
and the fact,
have we seen Lisa's husband at all this season?
yes, he was at the party that they went to earlier. John and Lisa got to the party together. They were riding in a car. They weren't talking to each other. But here's the thing: what's
Mm,
Jared? What's the one's name that is engaged to Jared? They're not engaged to Jared, but they're still seeing each other. What's his? What's her name? The one that was accused of recording them last season. I can't remember her name. Well,
recording.
she ran back and told Lisa because she's kissing Lisa's taint that that they compared her, that Angie compared her to Jen Shaw when it was a joke and
Mhm.
she knew it was a
Mhm.
joke. But she runs back and tell her that. She said, yeah, it was a bad joke, but she did say it, but not the way.
Mhm.
I can't think of what's that little hoe's name. I can't remember.
Mm-mm.
I
Was
can't
that the
remember.
one that said that she has the best eyebrow person or something?
That's
I don't know their
Angie.
names.
That's
That's
Angie has the best
Angie.
eye.
Okay.
Yep, yep, yep. And I don't know how that conversation turned into that. But I
Mm.
can't. But she's with Jared Osmond. They were engaged. Now they're not engaged, but they're still seeing each other. Oh, I can't remember her
She
name.
has a letter at the end of her name.
Yes, I
Oh
can't.
shit.
I can't remember her name.
I think
See, that's how important she
she's
is.
kind of like dirty blonde.
Yep, that's her.
Yeah. Okay. I know who you're
Yep,
talking about. I don't
yep.
know her
So
name though.
yeah, so see, that's how important she is. Okay, I don't really care about her, but you remember. So I'm telling you, Salt Lake City is going to be good this season. I am
Mm.
so far. I'm intrigued. Now, whew, Real Housewives of Miami. Did you get a
Mm.
chance? Did you get a chance?
Yeah. Mind you, okay, I'm gonna give you fair warning.
Okay, give me your take. Hi, so
No, no,
done.
no. I listened to the majority of these things today in between
Oh,
meetings.
hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Riley was on my sister's TikTok the other night. I didn't know she went live, but the cigar bar is open. I talked to Lexi, what, 2 weeks ago? The cigar
Oh
bar is
shit.
now open, and he's really happy with it. But he was on Hazel Eyes' TikTok a few days back. Okay, okay, I'm here now, Debbie. Okay. Hi, Doug.
Oh, damn it.
All right, let's go, girl.
Okay. Um, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm Team Gertie all the way, but I'm gonna need Gertie to stop doing the long explanation and do
Me
high level
too.
bullet points. Because these women like to overtalk. And in Gertie, I know you're coming at it from a perspective of they don't see me, they don't hear me, so I need to get this out. Girl, give up on that. Just go high level, bullet points, state your case, and tell Andy read the text messages and he'll figure it the fuck out.
They all kept over talking her. I know Adriana
Mm-hmm.
was trying to help her, and she
Mm-hmm.
kept saying, Adriana, Adriana, okay, I got, but they wouldn't let her speak. And I'm pissed at Kiki. Well, she's
Mm-hmm.
sitting her ass over there rolling her fucking eyes at Gertie. Bitch, you
Mm-hmm.
trying to fit into a club that don't want you.
Girl, about Kiki need a check.
She needs to be checked. Hi, Texas country lady. Nice to see you. She needs to be checked. Um, how the hell did you miss what, Drea? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But anyway, I was. What else did you take away from that?
At the end, now that I got to see the whole scene where what Julia says, her big bomb drop, it was rehearsed, and that confirmed it for me that Marisol did PR prep with her
Uh huh.
to save her. But Julia needs to realize that Marisol is only out for Marisol.
Yep. Do you believe that she and Adriana slept together in the Hamptons?
Um,
It is a beautiful Monday.
mm, Julia was really sick. Like, were they flirty? Yes. Um, if they did it, they had to have been both like really ripped. Um, but no, I don't think that they went that far.
No, did you see Adriana's face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, she is pissed. And next week, well, this week, we're going to see she blows up and walks the fuck off.
Yeah. And then
I
they asked her if she did it, and she's like, no. But then we saw a clip where she's telling Julia, I
Hey,
would have
Volty,
kept this secret to our death. And I'm just like, what
what
secret?
secret? But yeah, what secret? What secret? Because then Julia says that she and Martina weren't in a good spot. But then they brought up that post that Martina did about surrogacy, aiming it at Lisa.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because both her children were via surrogate. That
Yep.
was a big storyline.
What are you eating? What are you eating?
My dinner.
No, what
Mm.
are you eating?
Oh, I made a Mediterranean ground beef, chickpea, and basmati rice thingy yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Mediterranean orzo salad. Uzo. Remember I told you that I
Yeah.
bought it? Oh my God, that was so good. I need to go back and get 3 more of those. Um, which I could make it myself, but it's easier just to buy it.
Yes, it is.
Volty, I needs to talk to you. PMR, I needs to talk to you. I think there was something going on. To what degree? See, exactly. We don't know what degree until Debbie told me that Julia was sick the whole time they were in the Hamptons. Who wants
No,
to sleep?
remember it was that one day, the
Okay.
afternoon,
Uh-huh.
and Julia was in the kitchen. There was a scene in the kitchen, and Julia was saying, I won't get drunk because I do the vodka shots with pickle juice. She said, you'll never get drunk. And the next day, they had to carry her to urgent care. And it was her friend Adriana who was like, oh my God, let's get her out of here, and
Yep.
pushing for them. Like, and Nicole was doing vitals on her and everything, but Nicole was backing off because she's like, I'm not really touching this bitch because my I'm not touching my insurance if she decided to do a claim.
Yep. I don't blame Nicole. But they asked forgot what's the ugly name again? Um
Mm-hmm.
God damn, the one that was married to Todd, Alexia. They
Uh-huh.
asked Alexia about Todd. She says they have no communication. They are done. Hell yeah, they're done. And then Marisol
Mm-hmm.
has to add in, well, every time we went to a reunion, he would pick a fight with Alexia, and then they wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
speak for days. Girl, Todd's gonna sue all y'all asses.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound with Marisol, because she's just digging her own grave with what's his name, Todd. I don't deal with ignorant men like Todd. I really don't.
Nope.
And they should back the fuck off of him too. Because I think somebody said he loves to do videos. I think it was Alexia. Alexia,
Yes.
you spent the better part of 7+ years with this man. And as usual, your dumb ass has exited another marriage with
Without nothing.
nothing.
Without nothing, but he did buy that house or paying for that house she's in. Maybe he's not paying for it anymore.
Of course he's not, because after he did that ratchet video, and put it all over social media for people like me to see, what
Maybe.
is he paying for?
Yep.
He ain't paying for nothing.
Now, what did you think about when they were talking about Julia dousing that water on Gertie?
They started doing a lot of false equivalencies, in my opinion, because the ice, the cup of ice turned into an ice bucket with Larsa, and that wasn't even aimed at her. You saw it very clearly that Adriana threw it in the other direction, and it was totally out of frustration. Something else happened with Marisol. I think, and this is Andy's downfall here, because this was all microaggressions against a person of color.
Yep.
And the Cuban women and the Lebanese woman on the stage pick and choose when they want to be victims. This has all happened to us, but yet you don't say that you're a person of color. There's a huge difference. An assault was made on Gertie because, one, A glass of water was thrown at her, and two, it hit her in her face.
Yep.
Shame on the editors for not showing that Larsa actually said, I like that. I'll give her bonus points for that. Why didn't you show that in the original screening? Why? Because you wanted to paint this narrative. And all of these death threats that are coming in on Kiki, and all of this mess, that's what Bravo's production has done, and that's how I know they're not going
So
to
you
give
don't think
Kiki
they're coming from Kiki's family because she won't bring them from Haiti?
little bit, but I think it's the dissolution of their friendship because, and I mean Kiki and Gertie. And you see, they have to divide the two black women.
Okay.
They can't have them being together, being strong.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
They have to divide the two black women.
Divide and
Keep,
conquer. Got you. Okay.
yep, keep Kiki hungry, and she'll do anything that production want, and
Got you.
ultimately get rid of Gertie because here's why they want to get rid of her. They're not getting a cut of her business.
Exactly.
And her business is booming.
She doesn't even advertise her business on this show.
No, nope.
That's why they're not getting the
And
cut
they
of it.
can't get a cut of it. Well, she had it before them, so they can't claim any
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
And she did all of her promotion during the first season and that she was on. And I think they told Alexia to get rid of Gertie for her wedding. And they thought that would hurt Gertie, but Gertie had a backup wedding and could care less. Again, production does a lot of things to twist storylines and try to manipulate people, and production has realized that they can't manipulate
They can't
Gertie,
manipulate Gertie.
and
Nope.
they can't get a percentage of her business either, so she's useless to them. So in my opinion, if she had never gotten cancer, they would have gotten rid of her.
So well, that's true too. They want to follow that journey. So, but when
No, they couldn't fire her while she was
she
sick.
was
It would
sick,
have looked
yep,
bad.
that's true. That's true. But when we were talking about Julia, and like I was talking to you on the phone, I didn't realize that
Mm-hmm.
Julia has had so many outbursts and so many tantrums. When they talked about her breaking that chair and that woman had
Mm-hmm.
to pay for that, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
why in the fuck is this woman? She's another Teresa Giudice.
Mm-hmm. Now
She
here's
needs
the
to be
thing.
gone.
Here's the thing. Andy was covering for her because she should have been gone after the first season. Andy been covering for her because of the LGBTQ plus AI, all of
Yep,
that,
I
community.
believe that. I
And
believe that.
Martina is famous. It's good to have Martina on the show when she's not acting like a grumpy old woman.
Yep.
But Martina went out there and started talking about surrogacy is not for me and all of that. I don't know what her quote was, but she poo-pooed on surrogacy. How you gonna poo-poo on your wife's boss? How he got his two children? You weren't thinking, Martina, and
Nope.
Andy is
Because
very
Andy had
pissy.
surrogacy done as well.
Mm-hmm. And Andy be remembering shit.
Yep. So my thing was, and I get what Gertie was saying too when she said that
Mm-hmm.
Kiki tried to make her look like she was an angry black woman, and she didn't
Yes.
move, she didn't raise her voice, she sat
Uh-huh.
back in that chair, and I was like, "You
Mm-hmm.
go, girl, because you better than me." I would have took something and
But
pushed all up her face.
no, but remember when we were talking about it when it actually happened in the series,
Yep.
it is just two different ways to handle the same situation. Gertie felt that she was not going over the top. She wanted to
Nope.
sit there and plead her case and explain to them, in a rational manner. That's what she was going to do. She was not going to let them force her out of the situation.
Nope.
She's
And
part
Gertie
of the
said she
cast.
broke the glass.
And
She said she broke that glass too, but that wasn't shown.
Well, they're not going to show too much on what's her face, just in case Martina decides to retaliate legally. But then Kiki is of the opinion, if you run, I'm not just saying like she ran away, but if you leave the situation, you could come back to fight another day.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with either one of these approaches. However, it's just their characters. But what production did was then use that to divide the two women.
Oh, hi, JJ. Yes, it does when they first started. But here's the thing, Gertie said that Julia
Mm-hmm.
got her moment by riding on her back. But then
Mm-hmm.
Julia said, this is what got me when Julia said this. She said it wasn't planned or rehearsed. Why would you say that?
Because it was planned and rehearsed. And Gertie was very correct when she said that Julia got her moment by riding on her back. And
That's what
that
she said.
moment goes back to Isaac Mizrahi on Watch What Happens Live. When he told, I think it was Julia, you were amazing when you threw that water in that woman's face, and she was special. She was special. So
Girl, let
that's
me
why
tell you.
Gertie said that. You got
I
your
think if
moment.
Gertie, I think if Gertie had hair, she would have fucked her up. Because then you're gonna wet my hair, and I just had my hair done for this event. You crazy bitch. But no, I'm just
Mm-mm.
like. But when they're saying, when Andy asks, and you and I spoke about this Sunday, he asks, what was the point of showing the text messages? Again, nobody bothered to read them. And Gertie
Mm-mm.
said she feels unseen and unheard. And that way she
Mm-hmm.
put it up, but they didn't bother to read it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that was the point of it. And the base point was the in the text messages you saw Julia asking her to come on the cruise. When Julia was calling her all sorts of psychopath, begging her to come on the cruise with her, Gertie just came back from a cruise. And for a friend, she decided to leave her family
Yep.
and go with her because
Martina couldn't go.
Martina couldn't go. And
Yep.
why is it that Martina couldn't go? She was with her other woman? Huh?
Maybe so. Maybe
Okay.
so. But has anybody heard about Julia's kids being under attack? Kiki and Gertie and Lisa make the show. I can't stand. Yeah, Lisa. I thought you meant Larsa. Yeah. But has any? She
Mhm.
said that Gertie should have been able to stop her kids being under attack because Gertie made a comment on social media about her changing the
No,
boys' names.
she liked a comment that was made um under the it was some nasty comment, and apparently Gertie liked the comment, but they tried to blame Gertie for the comment, which was wrong because even Gertie was sitting down there going, I didn't make any comment. I don't even know whether she liked the comment or not. But why are you changing the kids' names?
Yep.
They're not newborns.
And Larsa said that Gertie was bullying Adrian. I mean, Julia. What?
Who said that?
Larsa.
Larsa's an idiot. She need to shut her meat face up. Yes, I said it. She got meat face. I agree with everybody who
Oh yeah,
says that
she had
she has
Kobe
meat
there.
face.
Look, she had Kobe there, and I was like, "There you go, little hoe. Keep spreading your legs open for all these young guys." But and Lisa was on time. She looked beautiful. Um, she
She's going
said
to
that her
time management. She's so cute.
Yep. She said that, when she was humiliated publicly with the divorce and the cheating, she said that,
Mhm.
it changed her a lot. But they did recognize that Lisa has made changes. But what do you think about Alexia saying that the narcissist party was really about Todd? Isn't that what Stephanie said? And she said,
Yeah,
no, it wasn't.
but when the party was actually happening, she was still on the payroll, so she had to say no.
Got you.
Hello.
Hello.
She was waiting to get the what is it? Not Singer Island. She was waiting to get him to rent her the house.
Mm,
Remember?
okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think. What else happened that was good? Anything else happen?
Nothing like Marisol needs to be fired because
But she
she
looked
like
younger sitting there on the sofa. She looked
oh, and
younger than she did during the season.
another lie that she's telling. Now I have to get surgery on my knees. You can't get surgery on your knees for like cosmetic surgery.
Yes, she can.
I don't believe that.
I can't stand Stephanie. I really, really can't. But the fact that Adriana is older than Marisol and looks
Mhm.
100% better than she does.
Mm. Well, Adriana has better surgeons than all of them.
Mm,
Because Lenny did her breast, but somebody else did her butt.
okay. All
And say
right.
what you will about Lenny, he does some of the best breasts down here in Miami.
Well, I'm going to see Lenny. Okay, I think that's everything that happened on the reunion. I don't really
Hmm.
care for Stephanie meeting Masseuse or ducking and hiding from Masseuse's ex-wife. I can give two shits less. I can't. I can care less. But I love when Andy was reading all the messages from people, especially some people on Reddit, about how she talked. All she talked about was her money, and everybody on stage was shaking their head.
It's what she's comfortable with.
Yep. So Adriana and I love my dogs. Yeah, that song did not belong there. Demi Moore got a knee. Wait a minute. Demi Moore got a knee lift for real? Yeah,
Yeah.
Lawrence did too
Okay.
much
So
stuff
this is
about Demi Moore.
new.
She
You
looks
can't get a
horrible.
knee lift. Oh wow.
Uh yeah,
Well.
but that's why Martina posted it. She was aiming that at Lisa, forgetting that Andy's kids and Andy's best friend's kids, with his little cute ass self, kids were through surrogacy as well.
Hmm.
So Andy don't forget nothing, but we will see. We will see. Now, where did we want to go? You want to do Orange County real quick, or you want to do Sister Wives?
No, let's do Orange County.
Oh
Um.
God. Okay.
Okay. So, what employer when you walk up and tell them I quit? Don't say sayonara, bitch. Like she has quit twice this season. I mean, Tamara. I
No,
think we
is
should
that
just let
twice or
her
three
go.
times? Isn't that three times?
I have been watching
She
consistently,
quit
so
after
I've
New
only seen
Orleans.
twice.
She quit after New Orleans. And then
Uh-huh.
she quit. Well, she quit twice in New Orleans, but then she actually got on the plane and left. So that's three times.
Okay.
Bye, bitch. Bye.
Yes, Orange County is wait, what? Orange County is haven't watched Sister Wives yet.
Okay. She said, yes, let's do Orange County.
Sweet said
Well,
3 times.
yeah,
Okay,
she
so I
quit three
missed one.
times. She quit three times. It was
But
twice in New Orleans, I thought. And then once and then this one. Or was it at the gun range when she said, that's it, I'm done. The gun range, I think when they went shooting or whatever
I
they were
missed
doing,
a gun range. I didn't see that
the
episode. But
self-protection
but
class.
either way, I just
Yep, the
am just
self-defense class. Yep, that's when it was. The
I'm
self-defense class.
I'm very much over Tamra.
I've been over
She can
Cameron.
she can cut to the white meat, but nobody can question her on anything.
Nope.
And I thought it was totally ridiculous her getting so upset that two people said that they don't trust her and for perfectly valid reasons. Um
No one trusts
uh,
her. They all said it, except for she was upset because Heather and Emily. But the thing is, Heather was telling you how you reminded her of her dad with his outburst. You didn't even hear
mhm.
it. You can care less
Well,
what Heather was saying.
I'm gonna reference Emily. Emily stood there at the kitchen counter and explained to her in a very succinct manner, like, this is what I said. Wait, this is what came up. This is what I said, and this is the reason why. And
Yep.
I thought it was perfectly rational. But she started going off the rails. You don't trust me? I don't even know you and I don't trust you.
And how do you run up? How do you run out of your own damn party? Explain that to me. And then
Was
the
she wearing
fake tears,
drawers?
girl, the fakeness of Tamara, I can't take. But you know what I don't like? I don't like the
Mm-hmm.
exclusion. So here's my thing. When Tamara
Mm-hmm.
said she was going to sit down and speak to Katie. Now you didn't invite Gretchen, and Gretchen and Slade and the little girl were off in La La Land doing a photo shoot among the fields. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you want to sit down and have a conversation with Katie. How does that affect Emily? Why did Emily get so upset? Because, and like I said before, I do believe some of the things that Katie said was true. I do
Mm-hmm.
believe that the lie detector test was a setup for her to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Katie said some shit that rang true to me. And you know
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm going to tell you, and I told you when you and I talked, I believed Katie.
But Katie is a dum dum because if
Yep.
she sits down and talks to Tamra and think that that's going to help her situation, I sincerely doubt it. And production knows that good and goddamn well.
Hmm.
Because Tamra's going to just take what you said and twist it and use it to her own purposes to go after Gretchen.
Well, she better record it. But what did you think about what's her name following the guy that she supposedly had sex with when they were trying to record a song?
And so she followed him on Instagram. Big whoop.
Yep, she said she wanted to know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Jen, that's her name, Jen.
Yeah.
Tamara got
But it
so
was a
upset
little,
and
it
then
was a
pointed
little,
out and showed the damn and the
but
time and everything.
it like these women have no, and I'm including that pop star's wife, have nothing fucking better to do. Because Jen, seriously, you thought that if you went and followed 98 Degrees guy on his
Uh-huh.
Instagram, he would see your name and reach out.
Uh-huh.
Why? Who are you? Secondly, his wife is on his Instagram to track the day and time that people start following him and then reporting it back to other cast members.
Yep.
This is very weird. Very weird. And
I
then
think it's
said
really
cast
weird.
member comes up here and shows her receipts to prove what? Somebody followed him on Instagram. Maybe
And she had
he's
the date and
relevant.
the time, girl.
But is that to prove that maybe he's like relevant to a 60 something year old woman?
Thank you.
Like, Tamara, you are like 70 plus years old.
Damn.
And
That's
I'm
weird.
so sick and tired of your shenanigans. I was tired of them years ago,
I'm tired
and
of
they
them.
are even worse now.
I'm tired of them. Now, what did you think about Gina and Heather? Heather is upset because Gina didn't know that she was a comedian.
Well, Heather,
Meanwhile, we're
fancy
gonna get a new
pants,
dress.
fancy pants.
See, Sweet says she believes Katie. I'm telling you, I believe Katie when she said that Gretchen told her. And then when the husband showed
Mm-hmm.
all the messages that Slade was sending him, well, not the
Mm-hmm.
messages, uh, they talked for 45. He was getting the husband to get Katie to stick to Gretchen's side
Mm-hmm.
and don't and agree with what Gretchen was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Gretchen.
Mm. I, I don't.
I mean, not
Yeah, I was
Gretchen.
like,
I
I don't
believe
believe
Katie.
Gretchen neither. Gretchen and
No, I
Tamara is
believe
the
Katie.
same fucking thing, except that Gretchen is younger and much more well preserved.
Girl, Gretchen looks like the Stepford wife. What's the name of that show where all the wives were turned into robots? That's what she reminds me of with the hair,
Mm-hmm.
all in the confessional. She looks like she should be in a 60s housewife show.
They killed me when they was talking about before they went somewhere before they went to Los Angeles that they came out and had a prayer session in the driveway. Emily is a
Yeah,
mess.
for her to have a safe, yeah. And, and Tamara wants to talk with somebody that's so religious. Bitch, you religious. You got baptized on the show and nothing changed about you at all.
Nope.
Because you know how she called Alexia? Jesus Jugs,
Mm-hmm.
who got married. She and what's his John got married. Um, she calls her Jesus Jugs. She's got something to say about Gretchen saying she's hiding behind the Jesus curtain. Bitch, you got baptized because you want to change your life. You're in therapy. Ain't nothing about you changed.
Nope, nothing except she's a slower runner now.
Yeah. Yeah, so but that cake decorating party, okay, girl, really. And I like when they were going, should we take the cake? I was
That was
like,
Gina trying to take dessert home to her kids.
yeah.
I don't blame her though, because the cake had looked kind of good. I would have wanted to take mine home.
Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, I'm sick of Tamara. She needs to go. She really, really needs to go. Uh, she really needs to go. Oh, okay. So anyway, who I think that's everything, right?
Mhm.
Oh, and Jen's son. He had a seizure when he was getting the tattoo.
He said he was nervous, and I think he probably, I think between the nerves, the pain, like I think his like his whole system went into overload, not knowing what to do. So he just kind of fainted. I don't think he had a seizure. I think he fainted. It was like an overload of
Okay.
endorphins, all of that going on. Um, but yeah, that I felt bad for Jen because she was like freaking the fuck out. This one thing to go and support your kid, and he's got his whole life ahead of him. She's so proud of him going in the military. He's getting his birthday and something else.
But what was with the seven seven
I think they
sevens?
said it was her birthday.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Which is a cool
Okay.
number. Can you imagine? I would take her to
It
Vegas
is. It
all
is
the
a cool
time.
number. Okay. It is a cool
Hmm.
number.
But I felt bad for
Oh,
him though, because at that point he looked so young when his head nodded back, and I was like, "Well,
yep.
shit." But the tattoo artist was like, "Go over there and get me that alcohol." And then he like he took a smell of it or whatever and like got up. He looked so young and innocent. And then in her confessional,
Yep,
when
he
she
did.
said what division he was going into, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so proud, of my son, and him deciding to do this." And some people have told me like, he's not gonna come back the same. And then I'm sitting there. I said, "Girl, I hope he come back, because he's in like some like
He's gonna come back.
sniper reconnaissance something. I don't know what he's going to do."
He's not gonna get that until he has to go through all those classes and stuff. It's gonna take a while before he even get into that type of position.
But
So
bless his
he'll be
heart
fine.
that he wants to do that, and I hope he succeeds, and I hope he stays well, and I hope he comes back sort of like her son. I really do, cuz she looked really worried.
Wait a minute. She says she should fire her makeup artist, and who should
Who should
fire
fire
them?
the makeup
Tamara?
artist? Oh, let me tell you, there were points at the cake party where Tamara was not like
Oh, she's talking about Gretchen. She's talking about Gretchen too,
Gretchen.
probably.
Gretchen has the same makeup people that she did 13 years ago, and it shows. But Tamara didn't look well at that party. Was she
Nope, she
taking any
didn't.
of her prescriptions and alcohol again?
I don't know. Well, she did pop the champagne. She did.
At certain points, she didn't look right.
She did pop some champagne.
Mm.
She definitely did do that.
Anyhow.
And but did you notice how Shannon goes, I'm gonna go get another drink. Girl, girl.
Oh my God. Poor shit. Was that when she was running from the whole confrontation thing?
Yeah, she goes, and then she walking, can barely walk in those heels, and she went get herself a vodka and cranberry.
Tamara's makeup
Okay,
was
Tamara's makeup
horrible.
was
Yeah,
horrible.
she just didn't look right. So I just assumed that she was taking the medication and drinking again. Like how she did.
Okay.
Remember when in New
New
Orleans,
Orleans.
like she had a
Hmm.
funny look on her face in Shannon's
And
room.
Gina called her out.
Right.
Yep. And Gina
And
called her
then she
out.
got down to the dinner table, and by then she was almost zoning out too. Like she had like,
Yep.
I don't know. It's just
She
weird.
was drunk in Shannon's room and she told Shannon that she was drinking water. Girl, you can clearly see that was not
Mm-hmm.
water.
Yeah.
You can clearly see that wasn't water.
But
So,
I
okay.
feel that her therapist should be fired because what
She ain't going to see.
progress
Yeah.
is
Oh,
she
yeah.
making with this
Hmm.
woman?
None. None. She wants everybody to feel sorry for her. Teddy is the one with the tumors, bitch, not
I
you.
know. And she's like, I'm going through the hardest part of my life. Really?
Teddy is the one with the
Well,
tumors, bitch,
wait,
not you.
wasn't her husband like almost dead from some heart situation a couple of seasons ago? Wouldn't you think, as a
Yep.
loving
I didn't see
wife,
her act like that.
yeah, as a
Yep.
loving wife, you would have been thinking that's the scariest time of your life, not like what you doing with Teddy, girl.
Mm. Well, yeah,
It's
well,
highly suspicious. Like, I, you could feel bad for your
and when I found
coworker.
out they were best friends, I'm like,
They are
what?
not best
What?
friends because Teddy said her best friend is Kyle.
Was Kyle? But Tamara said that's her best friend. I'm like, huh. I wonder if Kyle knows that they're sleeping
Kyle
together
don't
too.
give a shit about
Anyway,
either one of the two of them.
yes, she did. Girl, Shannon and them damn Spanx, okay?
Leave Shannon and her
She doesn't wear
Spanx.
the proper support bra. Her girl, I can't
Not
with
a
her
poorly
anymore.
wrapped sausage. I love that. I'm stealing it.
She said a poorly wrapped sausage. She looked like she should. Exactly. She says she wears 2 to 3
Mm-hmm.
pairs of Spanx at a
Yep.
time.
For
Oh
Shannon.
my God, you need to get a better support
Oh,
bra too, because
but I loved Heather's white dress. That looked really pretty.
yes,
Mm-mm.
yes. I actually liked Tamara's dress too.
No,
It was
no.
springy. I
She
did.
looked like a
I liked
granny.
her dress. It looked like the 60s dresses. I guess that's why. Because I think my mom had a dress like that, as a matter of fact.
Mm-mm.
But the dress and the shoes had a scuff on the heel. Baby, you have that color shoe on, you got a black scuff on the heel on the outside. That
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look good, okay? That's the first thing I noticed was that scuff on the damn heel. I said, now why didn't you try to get that scuff off of there? I said, that don't look good. She does. She said she wears 3 to 4, no, 2 to 3
Mm-hmm.
Spanx at a
Yep. I
time.
remember when she said that. I was like, wow, can you breathe?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
So I'm just like, oh God. Oh yeah, that exactly. Tamara and her daughter not speaking to her for years, not want anything to do with her. But the hardest thing she's going through is because Teddy has tumors on her brain that Teddy is going to the doctors for and having surgeries for, and you are drinking. You are still being the witch bitch you really are because you haven't changed.
Hmm.
She done got baptized. She's going to therapy. It ain't doing no good, girl. Your outburst is, and whenever she's confronted, she can't take it. She has to scream over you, over talk you. Bitch, you already lost the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't sit there and have Gretchen was so calm, and then you stood up over her, girl, sit, girl, sit your ass down somewhere. I want girl scream in my face. Please scream in my face.
Mm-mm.
Boom! She's got a hot box. Okay, so is there anything else about Orange County?
Uh-uh.
Okay, Sister Wives to me was a dud, but okay. So again, they're moving McKelty. Well, not again. They're moving somebody else down to North
Mm-hmm.
Carolina. Poor David. I agree with David because she couldn't get Cody to do shit. Now she's got him doing everything. McKelty is moving. Let's see. Now we know why Robin and Cody got the new house was allegedly because Cody says this house is holds such bad memories for him. Okay, what else happened? Oh,
Mary.
Mary and her speed
Yeah.
dating. Now that guy Don or Ron, whatever his name is, he was nice looking.
Hmm.
Hi, Louisiana. Hi. Yes, girl. She had a scuff mark on her heel. I know shoes were ugly as fuck too. They were ugly, but that's why I thought they were dressed like they were in the 60s. Well, she was. Gretchen always dresses like she's a Stepford wife, but I'm serious. So what else happened on Sister Wives? Because oh, but that little puppy was so cute, but it didn't have a collar on. At first, I thought David actually bought her a puppy because she was going to be upset because McKelty was moving. But no, the little puppy just got out the house.
Why is everybody so upset at Christine for saying McKelty is letting him be a chess player or something like that?
I don't know why would they be upset because it's the
Uh-huh.
truth. He was supposed to come see McKelty before they left, and he said that their timeline kept moving. Cody, you don't do shit. You don't work nowhere. You could have drove your ugly ass up there to see your damn daughter
And grandbabies.
and grandbabies. Thank you. And then they made a snide remark about Tony only playing games. Doesn't Tony get paid for playing games?
Well, I be saying the same shit too, and I will continue to say it. He could be playing
But he
chess,
gets
or
paid, and
he
he
could be playing chess or Atari. I don't care. Like, tell me that you're a chess tutor, but don't tell me that you online playing games and making money. Tell me that you're a
I
chess
think
tutor.
he actually tests the games. He has. I read something where he writes programming. He tests them out. He gets paid to do that.
Mm-hmm. Good. Then keep
How,
saying that. Don't say that you're online playing games and like tell me that you're working for a company as a game tester or something.
yeah,
Tell me that you
yeah.
have benefits for your children
Yeah.
and not fucking
Okay.
around on Twitch or Switch or whatever the platform is playing games. I don't know.
I don't know if he had subs or not. I don't. But I read. I'm gonna find that article. What he does for a living. So that's what he does. He's a game tester and he writes programs. I'm gonna find that article. Because I'm just like he works from the home.
Mm.
Yep, Cody could have done a whole lot of stuff. His lazy ass ain't going to see anyone. No, because he's got to get Robin's permission. Yep. And he has to act like he's cutting down some. Now, why are you going to walk from your truck and turn a damn chainsaw on when you got to walk down the hill carrying a damn chainsaw instead of getting to the log and turning it on there? Girl, just for show. I can't stand that man.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, anything else good happened besides Mary speed dating, them talking about them moving McKelty down, the thunderstorm, the hail, the tornado watch, and David's telling them just drive right through. I'm like, really, David?
Well,
He
don't
said, keep going.
stop. I agree with
He
him.
did.
Don't stop. Keep
Yeah, he
going.
said, keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. How many trips have they made to North Carolina now? Two?
One too
Three.
many.
Because they moved Janelle down.
Hmm.
Then they went down to see her, and now McKelty and them are moving. But then the other daughters, I think it's Gwendolyn, said she's moved back from North Carolina. Now everybody is
No,
moving
that was
down there.
Isabel because Gwendolyn is still
Isabel.
in
Okay.
Flagstaff.
Okay. All right. Got it.
But
There's a
but
lot
but
of those get rich
McKelty
quick
said
testing game
that
apps.
Tony won't let her be a sister wife, so she's and Aspen is not ever having children, so she's going to move down where Maddie is, so that the children can be raised together. But they're hours away from each other in North Carolina.
Well, that's a weekend trip.
Mm-hmm.
Just get on 85 or 80 or 20. It's a little drive. You'll be okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yes, Crystal, I've had some offers, but not interested. So yeah, but that's what he's. I gotta find that article because they talked about McKelty. Is there anything else that happened?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
90-Day Fiance.
Okay.
Happily ever after.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me which couples was on it, and I'll try to remember because you
Okay.
were
We have
talking to me during all of the show.
Gino and Jasmine.
Hmm.
We have the six idiots,
Oh, the
Yara,
ski trip. Yeah.
Joey, yeah, the ski
Uh-huh.
trip, which I don't really give a shit about. We're not talking about
Hmm.
that because Joey, you did say her pictures were horrible, so shut up. Hi, Michelle LaBelle. Aspen had a kid?
Yeah, but on the show, right, which is last year, McKelty said her
Uh-huh.
reason for going to North Carolina is Tony won't let
I'm
her be a
sorry, sweet.
sister wife. Aspen is never having children, and she wants her children to be raised with the cousins, Maddie's kids.
So what I see, I didn't get that.
Hmm.
What did she mean Tony wouldn't let her be a
I
sister
don't
wife?
know.
I didn't get
I
that.
don't know. It's not like she was ever interested
Does
in
she
being
want
a sister wife either with her ignorant ass
Yeah, because
self.
I didn't think she was oh, okay, so was that a
I
joke?
don't know. I barely caught it.
Because
I barely caught it because I don't
I
particularly
didn't think
listen to
any of those
McKelty.
kids uh I don't think any of those kids were interested in living
No,
polygamy.
not the biological ones. No, only Robin's crew are showing interest in it.
Okay. Well, not Robin's oldest daughter that got baptized. She said she could never live polygamy.
Until Robin tells her otherwise.
Mm,
Mm.
okay. So, we have Dorsey, Stacy, and uh what's his name? I always want to call him Fabian, but
Florian.
you know who I'm talking about. Florian and Georgie. So Dorsey sent um Georgie a text message because she says they've been back, even though they sleep in the same bed in this tiny apartment, that he needs to pay his half of the rent.
Mhm.
And she copied her dad on
Mhm.
it, and Georgie hurry up and sent her the money. I'm like, why would you copy your dad on? I thought she was living in her dad's house, but they're living in an apartment.
Mhm.
And then she told Georgie she wanted the money back for their trip to Bulgaria. Hello?
I've never met a dumber
Hello?
person in my life. That whole conversation with those two big hardback women who are approaching
Ooh, you so
70,
mean.
saying, I had to get daddy on the text and he would pay the rent. So you do have a roommate situation going on.
Yep. And then she's at they went to dinner with Sweat and
Mhm.
Roxy.
Mhm.
Sweet, I forgot. That whatever his name is, and
Mhm.
Roxy. And then she wants to talk about how things blew up. And then Georgie, he was saying that it was a misunderstanding. And Stacy's got to chime in. And then Florian goes, well, if I do something wrong, I just say I do something wrong. But I apologize. And Georgie says, well, seems like everything I do is wrong. Then Darcy goes, well, do you want to file for divorce? Is that what you want? You want to file for divorce? And I'm like, bitch, you ugly Miss Girl. You look like Madam the puppet. You ugly bitch. Them big old ass pussy lips.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know. The twins are trying so hard to be relevant and to have a storyline. And you can
Yes.
tell that Georgie is feeling like a man again because one, he has a job. Two, he has found a way to exclude his wife from not only his finances but also from whatever's going on at his work. Because does she even know where his office is and what he
Nope.
does? Because it sounds very
Nope.
incoherent. And now I, there's a vast difference between him and with Florian. And Stacy needs to keep out of her sister's marriage. She really does, because all of her little comments is not helping her sister. It's hurting her sister and sending this man packing even
Oh,
faster. And Stacy, don't you shouldn't even have a voice in this because your husband,
nope.
you're supporting him.
It's a kept
And
man.
he's not
Yep.
even trying to pretend he's getting a
Trying to work.
job.
Yep, but I was wrong. Georgie told her he wanted her to pay her half of the trip to Bulgaria. Since she did that, since she included her dad stuff, Georgie wants her to pay him her half of the trip to Bulgaria,
But
which
here's the
means
thing though.
Georgie paid for it.
But here's the thing though, right?
Hmm.
I would want my half of the money too. And here's why. Because she had said that she was going to dress conservatively, tone down her makeup, and behave and not get drunk and all of that when meeting his parents in his homeland. And she did nothing of the sort.
And did you see him talking about the way she was dressed at the table and how her titties were hanging out? I mean,
Uh-huh.
she's an embarrassment.
Yep. 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 Yep.
And Stacy talking about you deserve to be treated like a queen every day. Girl, shut the fuck up. She's not a queen. And the hair always looks like a rat nest. Well, especially not Stacy. Dorsey's hair always looks like a rat's nest. And when she got drunk at that party in Bulgaria, she looked stupid. I would never get that drunk around my husband's family or my partner's family. I'm just meeting them.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's disgusting. Hi, Ryan. It's disgusting. Yep, she did. She did. She said Dorsey's always meddling in her and Florian. She was jealous because Dorsey's relationship with Florian and how they're always going out. Stacy looks softer than Dorsey. She really does.
And Stacy's body is better than Darcy's.
Yes, it is. Oh, yes, she downplayed the last shit. But she looks like a hooker. You're 50 years old. Why are you dressing with all your titties and shit out? The fuck? I remember when I was going out
Right.
one night, and I'm serious, I was dressed kind of conservative. Not conservative, but my son says, uh-uh. And he was here from Japan for a visit. He goes, nope. He said, rape outfit number one. So I went upstairs and I changed. I came back down. He looked, he said, rape outfit number two. I said, boy, stop. I did. I said, I'm going to a club. He was like, mm-hmm. He was like, I said, so I went upstairs and I acted like I was changing. And I told Nate, I said, Nate, I need you to go to the strike markets downstairs. Girl, I slipped out that door, went in the garage, opened it, and jumped in my car and left. I was like, he was going to rape outfit number one, rape outfit number two. I was like, Jesus Christ. And my shit wasn't hanging out like that.
Mm-mm. I
Yep.
just sent you something on Instagram.
Okay, let me look. So, okay, so let's see. Uh, hold on. I just got a message too. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh. Carla. Okay, so anyway, let's see. You sent me something too. Hold on. Let me go look. Debbie. Congratulations, Mike and Sarah, having a girl do. Mike and Sarah? Oh, Big Mike.
Yeah. Ain't that nice?
So his little thing has some stuff in it, huh?
It might be little, but it did the job.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations. He looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Mike looks good. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Congratulations, Mike. All right. A hooker. She looks like has been thrown to the side after a long ass. She does. She does. And she's still dressed like she work in the streets. Yep, Big Mike is having a baby girl. Congratulations. Okay, so
Hmm.
not so no, I told you I saw that thumb.
Wait.
I saw it. I saw it. Um, so we had them. I just think that Dorsey has ran every man, and I bet that's why they both got divorced because they meddle in each other's damn business too damn much. You're twins. You don't have to be in each other's business like that. Nope, he's divorced from Natalie. He served her on the tell all. Matter of fact, Coach's mama delivered the papers to her. So we have them, and then I can't stand Lauren. I don't even want to talk about that ski trip. Okay, let's get to Brandon and Julia. Julia told Brandon, "This is how it's going to be. I'm going whether you're going or not. I'm going to Europe, and that's what I want to do. And if you're not going to come with me, then our relationship, our marriage is over with." Brendan says, "I quit my job, so yes, I'm all in." They did a pinky swear. Then we see next week or the week after, whenever they're going to show it, where Brendan's mom and him are talking about, "You're trying to drive a wedge," or his daddy, "You're trying to drive a wedge between us and our son." Brandon drops on the floor like a little pussy ass punk crying because he don't know what to do. Okay, so oh, you saw it too, Christoph? Did I send it to you? Yeah, I don't like Lauren. Brendan done for quitting. He really did. Yep. Well, that's what he said. He quit his job. Julia says she's selling her apartment, and that's it. She's done, and she is going to the UK. She's gonna travel because this is what they need. And then Brandon says, well, he knows he wants a family, but he really wants Julia more than starting a family right now. So he quit his job and he's gonna be traveling with Julia. That's what he said. And then they had to go tell their mama. Julia said in a confessional that we're going to see, she goes, "Respectfully, fuck you."
Mm-mm.
Okay. Gino and Jasmine and Matt. I think Matt was embarrassed when he went to meet his friend. Jasmine sitting there telling them all that information. That man said, it doesn't look good that she's still married. She goes, legally. Why don't even live with him? I don't sleep. Whatever. He's still married. She embarrassed Matt. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't understand that his family is not going to be happy about this right off the way. Because first of all, you still married to Gino, who's reported you to immigration, hence the immigration lawyer that she hired. She's a flipping liar. Thank you. So then she tells Gino he didn't even want to have it. Well, I skipped. So Gino was in the gym working out. Yeah, ha ha ha. Nobody else in there but him. And then then he sent her an email that he wants her to. He unblocked her from his phone, and he wants her to call him as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, I don't know. I don't know. I know it's gonna be. It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be bad. He goes, well, you never know unless you call him. So she calls. Gino starts reading. Go ahead, Debbie.
I don't know. I wasn't listening to none of that diatribe. He started calling out numbers. She started setting up her face to cry, and little boy over by the door listening to all of it. It was irrelevant to me.
Wasn't that eye opening when she said that he never transferred that money? When we saw her always saying she needed this, she needed that, and the money Gino transferred her for the dress for the
Mm-hmm.
wedding she used to get her butt done. And then she
Mm-hmm.
said she never wanted the wedding. He did, but she's the one that wanted that wedding because she wanted the dress. Girl, and then she wanted a bigger wedding, and Gino said they don't have the budget for it. He wasn't working. He took a leave of absence. Did we not see all of this? And then she says that Gino never wanted a baby. Gino, when they went camping, he asked her again about them having a baby. And she goes, Gino, I just scared. Girl, she was
Listen,
lying.
I believe. Like, how could Gino want a baby when he don't want to fuck her or discharge in her?
What exactly? And she said
So
that
that's
he wouldn't even
lies.
sleep with her.
From the moment we first met Gino and Jasmine, his first trip to Panama, Gino had a problem and could not finish inside of her.
Nope, he
He
had to
had
go
to
to the
go to
scene
the
while she was
shower
on. Yeah,
and whack off in the shower stall. So how exactly was he planning to have a child? If Gino wanted to have a child, he would have had a child long time ago and
long
not
time
wait till
ago.
he was
Yep,
60.
yep,
Like, what are you doing? I am not ignorant. You and then you stopped having sex with her. You can't be
yep.
serious. So you can't be asking for your money back for that because I don't think you ever even wanted a child with this woman.
Yeah, but Gino did, and thank you for reminding me. Uh, he did have her take a pregnancy test before he left when he was in Panama. He did.
All right. But again, that was to prove what? That the shower was pregnant?
Mm.
Because it's sure enough, none of us sat there and thought she was going to be pregnant. Especially, was it a few episodes later when she said, I never came off my birth control? Irks.
Yep. So I'm like, what? Yep. And that's what she said. So that means she came off her back. So she trapped Matt, right? Right. Because Gino said that they had to wear protection. We know that wasn't going to happen. And Gino says it's kind of weird that when you get your green card, all of a sudden you start living with Matt. And he said, that's marriage fraud. Well, Gino, if they're going to investigate Jasmine, like you said, Debbie, they're going to investigate you too.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
I think this is all scripted for the show. I don't think Gino wrote that letter. I don't. I think he did the calculations, but I don't think he wrote that letter.
Well, I left a message like I told you I would,
Mhm.
because I want to have that three-way call again, so I can get some more deets and I can pick through the lies, because
Mhm.
you're never going to get the whole truth, and you can
Mhm.
always tell when somebody's embellishing or not telling you everything.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Jasmine is now 6 months pregnant. She
Mm.
said Matt is trying to hide her. What do you think?
How is he trying to hide her in her house?
In his house.
Her house.
It's his house in Florida.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Or she has. I feel she has, because there's no way with the amount of product promoting she's been doing, the cameos, the face, the OFs, and her salary from 90 Day. There's no way
Yeah.
she's destitute.
Well, I don't think so too. That's why I couldn't understand why she couldn't get her own apartment. But Gino says,
Storyline.
yeah, Gino says you owe him $70,000. And then he said he had reported her to
Hmm.
immigration, and he told her to go back to Panama because that'll make him happy.
Well, let me tell you, in the immortal words of Simon Guobadia, try to collect it.
Hmm. Did you hear that Portia's supposed to be dating a woman?
Storyline.
I'm asking, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Hmm. I saw
Um,
the thing where she announced that she had narrowed it down to a man and a woman, and both of them are very nice. And then she officially announced that she, I guess, decided on the woman, and the woman has already filmed with Atlanta.
mhm. They always look. They were keeping it on the down low in Atlanta. I think her and Phaedra had a little thing before. I think her and Candy had a little thing too once before. They all keep it on the down low down there. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else good that happened on 90 Day? Did we miss anything, guys?
Well, who else was on it? Gino and Jasmine, the twins, the ski trip, and that was it.
And Brandon and Julian, I told you what happened.
Oh
Gino
yeah.
is a pussy ass bitch. Yeah, he is.
But I can't believe that you thought he had a job to quit.
Who?
Brandon ain't had no job.
Brandon, okay, you said we need to keep it to what we see on the show. Brandon said he quit his job. We know that Brandon used to be an exterminator when Julia came here. I don't know what job Brandon had.
He
All
got a
I
different
know,
job. He left the I remember when he left the exterminating job.
okay,
He got a different job because he had to get a better job with a better pay in order to get the house.
Yep. So I don't know. All I know is that Brandon said he quit his job. Hi, Rainbow.
Mm-mm.
That's all I know. He said he quit his job. That's all I know. You told me to keep it to the show. I'm gonna keep it to the show.
Mm-mm-mm.
And if
I
Brandon
need to
said he quit
really.
his job after being at the last resort for 6 weeks or whatever it was, and then now you do, he ain't had no job. But I'm gonna keep it to like you said. But Brandon didn't work.
Mm-mm.
And did you? I think Jasmine might be a little jealous because I think Brandon and Julia has got more gifts and more stuff than Jasmine did. They're steady opening shit. They got,
Mm-mm.
I mean, this room is full of stuff. They come on TikTok opening all the gifts and stuff that people have sent to them. Shit, they didn't even quit their whole damn baby room. And then some. So,
Mm-mm.
yep. But okay, and Matt and Ani, girl, they've been going back and forth at it. I'm gonna have to get
Matt and
into that.
Ani, Matt and Ani. Oh, the
Not Matt and
throuple.
Ani, Matt and Amani, the wife. They've been getting into it, still getting into it.
They still
So I think
thirsty.
that's
Oh
it.
my God.
I think that's everything. We covered every damn we did this, Debbie.
Hmm.
In an hour and 17 minutes.
Yeah,
Tell me we're not good.
we stayed
Now,
on
Debbie, have you
track.
watched Special Forces?
No,
You gotta watch Cody, girl.
no.
The way he's always touching on the ex football, the ex quarterback, Cody, and he has no curls in his hair; it's slicked back. Sweets got me watching this shit, and Wicked Wisdom. Is it Wicked Wisdom or Sweets? They got me watching this shit. Special Forces.
Mm-mm.
Wait a minute, Debbie, you sent me something else. Oh Lord, I'm getting messages all on IG. Oh shit.
Read what it say.
What would you do if I did that? Oh shit. If you did Oh, I'm not worried about your ex. I'll shake his hand with the same one. Wait a minute. With the same one I had you shaking with. Good God Almighty. Drea, I'm sending you this one. Drea, I'm sending you this one, girl. Jesus Christ. Baby. You can, oh my God. Ooh. I'm not worried about your ex. I'll shake his hand with the same one I had you shaking with. God damn.
My timeline has been corrupted, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Oh, let me follow him real quick. I got you, boo. Girl, look at all of you. He's got 92,700 likes. Comments, 3,902. Okay, I'm down for it. Let me just put that here. Okay, I'm down. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all what Debbie just sent to me. Jesus Christ. Look at this man.
I sent a lovely little nightcap.
Oh, Lord. He said, I'm not worried about your ex. I'm going to shake his hand with the same hands I had you shaking with. Good God Almighty.
Hello.
Yes, baby. Yes. Oh, anyway, if you guys don't know, 90-Day Diaries are on. And I know 90-Day, the other way comes on, which is probably on now. Um, I'm going to go. I'm
Mhm.
going to take me a nice hot bubble bath, drink me some hot
Mhm.
tea. Um, Christoph, you need to get IG so I can send you eye candy too, or you need to get TikTok so I can start sending you eye candy. Because I sent Drea some good eye candy. Oh, look at Sarper. He's going to be in Houston, Texas, Debbie.
And what that got to do with me? I'm not in Houston.
Look at Sarper.
Mm-mm-mm.
He's going to be at the Improv.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm starting to, he got gray in his mind. I like Sarper. Okay, so yes, them big old eyes of his. Okay, and Guys, if you're watching Netflix, Beauty in Black season 2 is back. Wait a minute. So do you think Adnan and Tiger got fired for his comments? They haven't been on, period. What comments, Drea? I thought they had broken up, but I think they said it was just fake. So Netflix, Beauty in Black season 2. Horace is gone to Thailand. And then my girl is Kimmy is in charge. Y'all have to watch Beauty in Black season 2. I binged that shit Saturday. Gotta watch it. And then Ed Gein, they called him the butcher of what. I've been watching that. I'm gonna cover that. That's also on Netflix. I miss Opera here. Rob was here too. Oh damn.
Hey, Deborah.
Hey Deborah Bass. Hi. Girl, the last 3 episodes. So they have Jules' son, which something's wrong with that old crazy ass bitch, because she always thinks somebody, that girl didn't look like she was being raped the way she was moaning through that guy. Yeah, Horace is in Thailand. He's going to get some herbs. And even when he called Kimmy, he sounded stronger. So that tells me they're not killing Horace off the show. Horace is coming back. But Kimmy put Mallory in her place. She put Olivia in her place. She put and then the young son that does all the drugs, he's cutting up bodies in his house because they tried to rob him. He killed 3 people. So y'all need to watch Netflix, Beauty in Black. Beauty in Black. It is all. So I need to check and see when Outland is coming back. I think it's Outland. Yeah, because Adnan calling us stupid bitches for she had the baby. What? Before, who did he call the stupid bitch? Tiger Lily? I just saw they did a video and they were in the kitchen cooking and he was pouring olive oil. I don't
Is she missing a tooth?
I told you I thought that man was abusive. I'm serious.
Mm.
I told you I thought that man was abusive. Damn, I'm getting all kind of messages. Okay. You know lawyer really gay, bro. What lawyer is really gay? Drea, you gotta tell me what lawyer. Too many episodes to Oh, the lawyer on Beauty in Black. Well, girl, do you see that body? He's really gay. In real life, he's gay. You fine motherfucker. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you guys this before I get out of here. I'm going to show you this before I get out of here. Beauty in Black. I'm going to show you this cast. Now, my thing, Horace is my baby. Okay? So let me just show you this. Horace got that old man stuff going on with him. You know, he even looked like he smelled good. Even with that fucking limp. And he is a Broadway actor. So this is Kimmy, who's now in charge. She took this bitch. They tried her. They really tried her. So I like him. I like her, but there he is. This is the lawyer. Terrell Carter. This is lawyer Verney. Okay. Julian Horton. That's Roy. Okay. This is Angel. This is Kimmy. This is my man right here. Horace is my man right there. Horace is one fine piece of meat. Jesus Christ, that man is fine. But that is the cast of Beauty in Black. This bitch is no good. But there is Horace. That's the whole family. This is the Belair family. That's the family. Horace is my man. It's and I don't like Tyler Perry shit, okay? Except for some of his Medea stuff. Like that. He's a drug addict. Oh, where's the other son? This is this is the younger son. Um, he is gay. He's sleeping with attorney Verney. His brother caught in the bed, and he's a cokehead. So that's Beauty in Black. You gotta watch it. It's good. You knew about Ed? Horace was with. Yes, Horace was with, and yeah, he's the monster. But Horace is a Broadway actor. He played Othello. This man is, yeah. I'm in love with Horace. I'm in love with Horace. And Angel, yeah, I like him too. But anyway, Beauty in Black. I'm telling you, and the bodyguards are off the chain too. So that is the show. So let's see. I need a good but too many episodes to watch. So when everybody else is watching football, I can hide and watch it. I'm telling you, Christoph, Beauty in Black. No member, he called her everything but he called her everything but a child of God. So they were really fired. Beauty in Black, Drea. Christoph, watch House of Guinness is good too. House of Guinness is good as well. Oh, he's married. Horace is married too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's really good. I remember when all of that shit was going on. Uh, it's with the actor from The Sons of Anarchy. I watch a couple of episodes of Ed. The driver is Mariah Carey's ex. Really? That's
The
Mariah
dancer?
Carey's ex on Beauty in Black? Okay. He's the Japanese
Mm.
Dutch and black guy with his fine ass. Okay.
Mm.
Got you. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what I've been watching. But House of Guinness is good too. And I'm hoping Bridgerton comes back. I really, really am. I bet those male actors are being paid real well by Tyler. I'm sure they are. I'm sure every time they got to do a nude scene, he be right there on the set so he can watch. Because when I saw Attorney Varney's fine ass laying in that bed nude, and when he got up, I thought he had a cup on his shit. That shit was swinging. I'm like, wait a minute, what? What? And then the Hunt wives should be back too. But anyway, I gotta go, Debbie. Good night,
Mm-hmm.
Edwin. Uh Bridgerton is coming back 2026. Also, Ruth and Boz. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that too, Mari. Okay. Anything else you want to say, Debbie? Did we forget anything? Did we miss anything? Okay, Traders is coming back too, and I
Mm.
forgot when Traders starts here. But there's a Traders in the UK. I mean Traders Canada. Okay, Bridgerton is coming back in 20. Girl, I looked at Jean again, Jean Pierre, whatever his name. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. The Count. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but he won't come back. Damn it. He only did it for one season. He's not coming back. They can't pay Jean Pierre all that money. They need to pay for him to come back just so I can look at his pretty ass on the screen. Anyway, gotta go. You guys have a good night. PMR, if you're still here, if you're not busy, well, let me call Vault first because Vault's on a different time zone. All right. I love you guys. Have a great evening, Debbie. Love you. Talk.
Love you.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night and thank you all for coming. And hype the video up. Appreciate you. Bye, guys. God damn it. There we go. All right. Let me see what was said. The trailer is up. Mike streaming on Rumble for people. Sorry, I'm back. Did you guys watch? Wait a minute. Yes, I did watch Special Forces. We'll talk. I watched both episodes and I saw three people left. Lisa Giudice, Eva the Diva, and Brittany Cartwright. So we'll discuss it. All right.